Hello. Let me try. Can you see? That bikini. Let me try and share to my private page. How are we today? Thank you, Munyuluwa Oluwatosin. Mine was splendid. I hope same applies. Please, let's try to share, okay? Let's try to share. That would be very kind of you. Hello. Looking. Because is anybody there? Is anybody there? Are we all there? Today is Friday. Let me just you. I'm coming. I can share so don't me know. Let me share. Yeah, because when I tell people to share, you know, I haven't shared. So try to share, please. Today is Friday. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Any Jimo. Jimo is, yes, I'm correct now. Jimo lọ́jọ́ Friday tí àwọn máa ń káwọn dáàdì mi gbà yẹn. Asalat Aku Jimo ni. Yes, today is Jimo. You know what Jimo is? Friday. You know, Jimo is like Christmas, not Christmas, Sunday for Muslims. You know, it's like Sunday for Muslims. That's what it is anyway. Hello. Good evening. How are we? I think I've shared to my private page. Let's see how it goes. How are we? It's been a wonderful week. From Monday to Friday. We give God the glory. We give God the glory, and God has been very wonderful. Quite tedious, but I still have every reason to thank God. You understand? Emishi need a lot of reasons to be grateful to God. You understand? So there's really, yes, daughter. Yeah, more alive. That's okay. So, I have not. Let me greet you people first before I start to talk. Otuntara Pamela, you're number one. Otuntara Pamela, I'm sorry, don't be angry. Where are you from? As in, states in Nigeria. Tara seemed like a Yoruba name. Otun seem like a Yoruba name, but the Pamela and Benny, because you know, anyway, shall come to think of it, my kids also have English name. That's why I've been confused. You know, people like me, we don't have English name, maybe an English name. So I always, when I say English name, I always think it's people from Edo, Delta or Cross River. You understand? Sorry. My kids too have English name, but my kids, their English name is from people we like, presidents. Like one of my son is BS Clinton, you know. Another one, my daughter, One of them bears Vanessa because of the Miss America, you know that lady that is most beautiful American lady, Vanessa Williams. So like that, so I think that's why I think for me that's where we got English name from. It's not in our Yoruba tradition to bear English name. Though my daughter, my first girl, she bears Christian name, because it was her father's mother that gave her the name, so she has Christian name. She doesn't have English name. She doesn't have English name. She just has Christian name. You understand? So how are we? Where are you from? So Tina Shade Toyo. Tina Shade Toyo. Who is that? Not just calling me. I can't recall now. Number 2, Love Aquao in name. That one sound like a Cross River name, Bende name. No, not Bende. Aqua Ibom or the in name. Abasimbong people. Idowu Oluwaseun Oshinaike, you're welcome. This is, I think you're number 5. Batilda, God is my strength. What a beautiful name. You're number 6. Adeti Love. Adeti Love, Ajibike, how are you? You're number 7. Kafaya, I must ask, is everybody's children? I hope everybody is fine. My profound regards. Number 7, number 8, Kafaya Afolakemi. Number 9, I see owners of the culture and I'm very relaxed. Number 9 is Bingpe Adelaja. Sorry, I nearly failed my phone. Number 10 is Monyoluwa Oluwatosi Oluride. You're all well. That name, it's been with me for some time. Number 10, you're all welcome. Mercy Jeremiah Uzoma, that is my Igbo sister. Kedu Kodiwa name, Dalu. Let me speak Igbo small. Biaeba, Ogini Nemegi. I showed them that kind of thing. Because no poeba or sister. Mbadu. Ọ dịkwa egwu. Igwe mara mma, igwe mara mma, igwe mara mma, igwe mara mma. I used to be a Tilogu dancer when I was in school. Well, what else? I know many things, moi, moi, ki na-ekwu that rubbish, okay, ọtọrọgbọgwụgwa gị ebe a. Nga agba oge bịa nga agba oge na what else can I say? I know many things, so if you talk I will answer. Mwa bụ kudi, mwa bụ kudi, isi gị buru ibu, abeg pụọ ebe a jọọ biko nu shut. I dey think what I want talk, come because no mature no rubbish. Moi, okay. Isi gị nga karicha nga gbogi na. Yes now. Na si liar be you see buga gboge ba or say buri or say boku too much abi bo se wo ni boku French kan ni boku ni. I don't mix French with Igbo. I don't mix French with Igbo. Cheregodu, bia. Yes, you deserve an answer. Moi, see, bu Yoruba body, but inside bu Igbo. Yes, nga kwere kukuru. Okay, dalu nwanne m, Ijeoma, hey. Okay, Ijeoma, okay, nga sing, yeah, eziokwu, Umana Dalu came Dalu one name. Hey, Ibo Kueno. Hey, Ibo Kueno. Aha. You see now, I'm speaking Igbo now. No, Yoruba people don't say how they speak in his tongue. But it's true. Come to think of it, I can carry this thing inside. God forgive me, I'm just using it to cash cruise. So, you can carry this kind of thing inside one church now, where they speak Yoruba there. That they speak Yoruba and they don't understand it, but I will just start speaking this one now. Everybody will now start saying, yeah, that woman is spirit-filled. They don't cash us cruise, sha. They don't catch us cruise for this our obodo oyibo. Abi for this word. This one abroad is obodo oyibo. Igbo people will say obodo oyibo. Bia osiso. Bia eba osiso. Bia. Cheregodu. If I come back nga. Otoro bobo wa geba. Yes. Mo enyoku. I talk am. Otoro bobo wa geba. Isi buru ibu. I say, what? Ole. Oyola. You see now, I don't win Igbo people. Come now, come and tackle me with Igbo. Amaka Osu, you're very welcome, my sweetheart. Remi Sherifa, you're very welcome. Alaja Moreni Keji, you're very welcome. Balogun Tohib Folashewa, you're very welcome. Farida Shanusi, you're very welcome. Sanusi Omawumi Ogunlaye, you're so welcome. Regina Folakemi Odulano, you're very welcome. Rita Daniel Gonap, sweetie, you're welcome. Aramide Mayego, my sweetheart. Let me tell you people, me I will talk. Do you know that Aramide carried you people's the LP, for those of you that are for labor, Aramide carried your man, your gubernatorial candidate. She said she's crushing Aramide. She go carry the man, put for her page. She told me when I saw the guy on her page, I didn't hold back. I went on her page and went to leave me because mbano. Essentially, how can I leave you? Mbano. Oh yeah, I go still continue. I'm not the leave you now. So she now carried the guy and went to put the guy on her platform. Tell me her own. When I saw the guy, Yeye Kudi, one of your videos is trending on Twitter. People like it. Which video is that, Toby Lover, my darling sister? Which video is that? When I saw it, I said, Aramide. People that see her now, they will think that she's labor. She's not labor anything. She's crushing on the man. She told me. She said it. She said, I am crushing on the guy. I'm telling you. You people should not go and be thinking she's for labor. Yeah, man, I know you people now go run their labor. They know they waste time. Anywhere they see that they are being loved, they go run there. If they see anybody against them, they go fight the person. She's only crushing on the man, no? Don't let me you see. She's crushing on that guy, yo. You must speak Edo. Hey, I can speak Isha because I will know, okay, Sandy, but you're not from you see, I did school in Uniben. I went to Ekpoma. So I only know tata, Bosha, body aye. Oh, Fure. You understand? All those, how are you? Fine. I wasn't really close to Ishan people. Do you understand? I schooled there, but I was not. I wasn't close to them. So why I can speak Igbo. I won't lie. This Igbo now is now that the thing has left my body. Before, God is my witness. I could speak at least 30%, 40%. I could speak stretch. Not long ago, but I could speak especially when I was in secondary school and shortly after I finished school, it was in my head, because I really rolled with Igbo people. But in Edo State, no, I didn't roll. Because I didn't continue, there was no continuity. I moved on in life. So the one I remember now is because it's just there, like what you study in secondary school, your French. The way I remember French, ta 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 ta, that's what I remember. So you can imagine how I must have been speaking it when I was still rolling with them. Okay, Sandra, you finished from Ekpoma? Yes, I finished from Ekpoma. I finished 1998 for Ekpoma. You understand? So that is it. No, I can speak Igbo well. I can eat their food. I love their food. I love ofe onubu, ofe bitter leaf. I loved I loved abacha. You understand? And I used to eat abacha a lot. You understand? We used to do the abacha. We soak it inside water. We put palm oil. They put a little bit of salt. We used to eat it with garden egg. You understand? So there were so many things I loved about Igbo food. I loved many of their food. Akpu, but I didn't really like akpu later compared to our own soft amala. But I loved their leaf. They eat a lot of leaves. All those soup. I like their soup. And especially their ofe bitter leaf. Oh, it's very good. And when you are taking it, they will tell you, say you want big or you want takiri. I said takiri biko no. I tell them buribo, yeah, and I taking that clean Igbo people, yeah, they can catch you mugu without their food though. Their food is very nice. That's why you see a lot of Igbo people, if you notice that they have very good skin. They eat veg a lot. Those Igbo people, Igbo people. That's why if Igbo people go to white garment church, they will call them Ogbanje. That's why majority of them are Catholic. They will call them Ogbanje, water spirits, all the spirits that is inside water, they will give to Igbo people because they eat very good food. Their nutrition is really very nice, especially their soup, their variety vegetable soup, their skin. If you see real Igbo, no, also if it's black skin, the black go before you see Igbo people bleaching. Now our side here, Yoruba people now us get degree for bleaching. You understand? Igbo people, the one that is yellow, they go burn in yellow. And meanwhile, now Igbo people come they sell us the bleaching cream that time, in Lagos. Now they come they sell us the bleaching cream, but their children know they use the bleaching cream because naturally they are yellow. The one that is yellow go yellow rodo. The one that is black go black nice. But you will hardly see typical black skin in Igbo land. It's Hausa land you will see gbagba. Fulani will be Oyibo, like all those, what do they call them? Saudi people. Then our own side, that's the Kano people, the inside one, they'll be very black because of the sun in that area. You understand? It's they have very good skin. Igbo people have good skin. Oh. They have skin. That one, God give them that one. Every tribe with their own. God give them that skin. Our own side, our Yoruba side, God give all yash. All this one, all those people, all those actresses for Igbo land, go they put yash for. God not give. Igbo people, their yash not they big now. They dance as if we get and a lie who dash them. Now we get yash. God not suffer everybody. Everybody within tribe. God give us. God, okay, Dupe Shiboze. Oh, you marry Igbo. I marry Igbo. They don't mix. Okay. But how did you go and marry them when they don't mix? When you are Yoruba? How did you marry them? Are you there? Come and give us the testimony. Because people, they don't suffer for people. And everybody has been saying that they are very tribalistic. Even me, I joined them, say that one, say, I know people will be saying Igbo people not allow them stay inside there. Now so they take tribalism, take waka everybody come on. So give us your testimony. Except your in-laws are here. And maybe some other time you can just come and give it to me in my inbox. We are looking for their story up and down so that we can help them tell the world. So our own side na yash, we get yash, we get belle too, big stomach, big breast, all the things where if you want see yash, if you want see, and there are some parts of Yoruba land that they have Igbo people's color, Ekiti people and Ijebu people. The Ijebu people and Ekiti people look like Igbos in Yoruba land. Yes. they get yash o. That Tommy Yas talk, abi what do you people call it that they are doing? The Igbo people not get yash. You know, say many of the Igbo people now then go talk it pass now. Genie. You want to tell me how to inbox? Don't worry. Go to this page. Just go to message. Just tell me it's you. No matter what. Or no. Let the cutler come. Better you inbox me because I may not go to my messenger. I don't use it. I won't lie. Inbox me. I want to know because I want to know about Igbo people. Because people are saying different things. You understand? So I want to come back and tell you people, Igbo people, don't be afraid. I won't use it to talk. I will only tell you, yeah, we are not tribal. No, Ngozi, not like that. Don't worry. Ngozi, don't be defensive. Not be our Yoruba person marry una so. Why are you quickly to say we are not tribalistic? Why you not wait for the person wey marry una, make it talk in own? Be our Yoruba person talk and now say, him be Yoruba. Wait now, Ngozi, are you married to Yoruba? Wait now, Ngo baby. Ungo, you know the meaning of Ngozi is blessing now. That's English version of Ungo. Ungo is blessing. Yeah. No. So we are waiting. It's true. WhatsApp. How can I inbox you? Because my husband died and left jewel for me for left jewel for me for Ikeja. You don't throw away me. Oh, I'm lost. Okay, hotel. Okay. How can I inbox you? Because my husband died and left hotel for me for Ikeja. Okay. You don't dey confuse us for here. Omole Estate. Okay. Okay, I'm Igbo too, married to he loves my Igbo soups. Igbo soup is sweet. So Sandra, how are we treating you? Sandra, you too, I would like to hear from you. Sandra, you see now, I would like to hear. My blood brother got married to Calabar lady. Calabar people, only woman okunrin soon. They be you people will think that they just demand. So Calabar people, Emma Binu. Don't be angry. You won't make we can't sleep there. I already die. I already die. I don't understand. Some people are becoming Sandy, Victor, where do you want to? God forbid death. We are not talking about death on this platform. Why are you saying you already die? What happened? Kilo Fatiku, which one is death in this matter? We are only talking normally here. Why are you saying that God forbid, die where? What happened? Yeah, stop reading it. Okay. Because everything they don't want scatter. I am an Igbo married to Yoruba. Ngozi Nwosu. I say Ngozi Nwosu. Amaka Nwosu, even you. Hey. Yeah, I'm married to an Izo man from Bayelsa. Ngozi, you say Izo, you body cash it tomorrow. I'm married to an Izon man. Which one is Izon again? Me, Gbonyeri. Yeah, you are right. Ekiti people look like Igbo. Yes, I have some of them as friends. Sometimes I ask if they are Yoruba. Yes, they are. They have the fair complexion that Igbo people have. So I don't know. You know all this waka jube in the world. Maybe some people don't go migrate as their verse come out for Anambra. They come migrate go Ekiti. And because na Yoruba land, and so they can become Ekiti. Maybe they verse with some of you that time. Or maybe during Biafra war, some people escape, go Yoruba land. Abi? Because they look like Igbos. And they have the color. That fair complexion. They have it. I'm telling you. They have it. And some Ijebu people, a particular part of Ijebu, true. They look like Igbos. Na Ijo. I've not heard of it. Ijo. Lola Oyeni, you're all welcome, my dad. I love you loads. Dupe Chibueze. God, Chineke is Chi. Bueze is king. Eze is king. Chibueze, that is God is king. See as I dissect her. Chibueze, that is God is king. Am I correct? Am I correct with that my analysis? Because everything na analysis. Yes, my mother-in-law is Ijebu. They are very yellow like this. Yes, Cynthia, correct. There's a part in Ijebu that you will see them. You will think that they are. If it be say they waka comot for Igbo land, you know say people can they waka up and down. So they go enter one place. They can't dey there. Yeah, I'm Yoruba married to Calabar. Hey, let me not talk about man. You know it's none of our business. The one that talk about you are married to, your brother is married to Calabar. They say Calabar women, if they handle you, let me see if that person that said Yoruba married to Calabar, I don't know about Calabar men, but they say Calabar women, if they handle you, people will think that they just you, then they will come and give you a dick conjoin them, your life go finish. That is what this girl is using for Annie is using for our guy now, Two-Face, the father of all nations. Is it Tupac? Have you Two-Face? What's that guy's name? That Benue State guy. Reminds me. That's our Shewo boy. That our guy. Don't like Obìnrin gan báyìí. That's Annie. Annie. They say Annie. I've not been to their bed though. Me ò dé orí bed wọn rí o. But they say Annie, as she tackle him like that, whoa, she will use 5 generations of men to Two-Face lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́wàá, and she go still dey pakam. Wọ́n ní wo kò sárúgbọ́n Ghana ni wọ́n. All those Calabar people. Two Baba. That's why you don't know. I'm just giving you the secret. They say Calabar women. If you get one woman will be my papa secretary that time. Let me not talk on because I don't know. You know some people are on this social media, they are me, but my papa secretary. Not only that one, those that went to Federal Government Girls College, Boko with me. Again, one our matron, like Calabar. I sure say, no, God forgive me, this thing where I want to talk. Because my papa don't die. Make it not be say they lie on top my papa head. I sure say my papa cruised that our matron. Nobody feel convince me. Beyond reasonable doubt, God ni mama low. Now when I can't grow finish, I can't realize say be as if that woman go Lagos, he shop my papa. And my papa go don't enjoy him because you know that's what they be that Annie look check them, but they say if they give you fire up, they cruise man. They say if Calabar woman handle you, no as they are, no can they go look for all these our men that sometimes they will be doing as if they are not watching me. They will go and say, okay, let me go and adventure. Well, like you know, I not talk I just they talk from waiting they talk about them. Me I not say make anybody go try it. All of us don't marry, make una sit down one place so. Calabar. Two-Face is from Benue State. Now I know Idoma people can be promiscuous. That one is I know it's true. It's true. But sorry, no vessel. All this thing I'm saying is they say we heard but TV people are like that too. TV people too from Benue State. They are in fact in those days when you come to we heard that if you come to Benue State, you know I schooled in Benue State, they will use their wife to entertain you. They said there are women they can jiggy anybody as a guest. If they say welcome, they will say make their wife go entertain you with him body. If it is a lie, please write it here and tell me that it's a lie. Is it true? That one, my father, the matron that time. My father is dead though. Because this thing, I have to ask for my daddy's forgiveness before I talk this story. My daddy, may your soul continue to rest. You understand? May your soul continue to rest. In fact, today, just today, they went to clean my daddy's. Let me even show you people. You know, before my daddy died, my mom, my grandma died. My grandma wasn't old. She was in her 60s when she died. So my daddy had already buried my grandma. So they buried my grandma. They buried my dad beside my grandma. So today my older sister, just this evening around 8:20, see, My older sister, you see, this is my daddy. My older sister always put my daddy on her. Let me show you people. Always put my daddy on her. That's my dad. Let me show you. That's my dad. Can you see my dad? Do you see the resemblance? I don't know if people can see any resemblance. I like when people tell me I look like my dad. Don't come and tell me I don't look like my dad. Let me show you. See. So my older sister sent it to me today and said, see, they were cleaning. You see, that's my grandma. That's my grandma's burial ground. And that's my dad's own beside it. That's my grandma. See, let me show you people very well. Oh, these people messaging. That's my grandma sitting there. If you know my grandma during her lifetime, you will know my dad made sure they engraved the see, that's my grandma there. It's her gone. No, she's dead. But see, that's my dad. So that land, it's just a land we just left there for him. That's my grandma has been buried there since in the 60s. In the 60s. Sorry, in the 70s. You saw that my younger sister called Yetunde. You know, she's 45 now. My grandma died 1976. Yes, my grandma died 1976. And they named my younger sister Yetunde, meaning Mama has come back. That one that is Yeti wig, white trends, she looked like my grandma. She looked like my grandma. See my grandma. So they went to clean the place. You see that guy is cleaning. He's cleaning. He's just using this thing to clean, because this year my father has been gone for 16. This year we make it 16 years that he's been gone, my dad. Then my grandma has been gone since 1976. You see, that's my grandma. And my dad, see my dad. My older sister sent it to me. See my dad. See daddy. See my dad. Please tell me I look like him now. That's my dad. My sister never takes her okay, my first daughter, yeah, that's what they say. But you know, she's granddaughter. She's granddaughter. I'm my daddy's daughter. So your first daughter look, yes, it's true. You're correct. You look like him. Yes, I have his shape of head. I have his stature. I have his look. And I act like him. I act like him. I have so many similarities with him. Yeah. Now, my dad of blessed memory, daddy, I think must have cruised that lady. My lovely daddy. I know him. I know he likes women she's pretty. The lady is pretty, but she's danku. She's not tall. She's chocolate like Annie. But she has, you understand? You know why I guess so? You know why I guess so? Ask me. Calabar people, they like that. I won't lie. That time, she too like me. Any small thing she will say, Goody, I'm going to Lagos. I will be seeing your daddy for you. Anything you need, I was young to understand that. I be as if this woman don't take my case too personal. Why are you going to? Because there was never a time that I would go to her and say that I need anything. Because you understand, daddy would have given me my pocket money, and I was always being visited. We had 3 visiting days. The first one, they don't come, but the second one, my daddy must come. My daddy must come and see me. You understand? So, and if he doesn't come, he will send maybe his accountant, Uncle Sam, or, you know, sometimes he will come with my mom. And my mother only came to visit me throughout my stay in there twice with my dad. She has a flight phobia. You know, flight phobia. She's very scared of flights. So, but she came twice with my dad, you know. So, and I noticed that when my daddy came with my mom, you could sense some. The first time my daddy came with my mom, I don't know if they've had anything. I'm not sure. It was later, it was later I started thinking of it that with all this, my daddy, I want to talk about his secretary. With all this, my daddy's attitude, I have a feeling my daddy must have cruised this lady. The first time my daddy came with my mom, when they came to call me, because everybody calls me my daddy, when I was in Boko. My daddy, my mom, my daddy will be saying, my daughter, my daughter. I'll be running to go and meet daddy. And people will now be clapping for us, other parents from Lagos that they all came together, So they will be clapping for us because they always see me and my dad as these two people just really love each other. So my matron now said they should call me. So when she noticed that my daddy came with a woman, I could sense some kind of, later after my mom and my dad left, she now said, Goody, come. Is that your mommy? I said, yes, that's my mom. Oh, really? Oh. Then I think she complimented her because my mother's Bakasi, if she's going like this, my mother is very slim and tall. Her beauty is her yash. Do you know those yash that they always do on BBL? That's the kind of yash my mother has as a young woman. Me, I even think it's because of that yash my daddy followed my mommy. The yash is very, very, when she was young, if my mommy is going like this, you just see her yash very protruding. It's not the yash that's normal. It's conspicuous, it's bulky, and she's slim. You know those South Africa people, how their yash is be like the yami sherini. So I think she was intimidated with my mother's yash on seeing my mother stand on, and my mother is tall. And my daddy is not that tall type, but because he just will wear agbada, so you will think he's tall. But my daddy is not the tall type, but my mother is taller than my dad. Yeah, so she was intimidated. I think so, because she's short. I'm sorry, you're short people. Me too, I'm short, so don't worry. We are in the same boat. I don't care. You understand? Don't worry. We are okay. At least as long as we are doing well. So my mom, she asked me, I told her. So the second time my mother came, I could sense something, but I was young. It was later on. I was just talking. I said, I sure said my daddy go don't cruise that woman. I sure said my daddy, and my daddy must have really enjoyed it. Daddy, sorry, I'm just thinking for you. Because the moment I learned later on in life that Calabar people, they can cruise man. They say if Calabar man shop your husband with you, if the man not gets prayer, he not strong, the wife not strong, they pray. You go just see fourth wife, fifth wife, third wife, Calabar man wole ni. And Calabar women, I don't they hear say they jazz. And they hear say that they take sex, they take displace anybody where they meet for there. Sorry, Calabar people, me be no saying more. So what I heard. Yeah, I quest my siblings will be cracking their ribs with laugh now. They will just be calling your name now. They will just be calling, really, why now, God, baby? You understand? Aside that, you can't get my papa's secretary. She be Calabar woman. How can you be somebody's secretary? This thing I'm telling you people, I'm not using it to lie you. I'm telling you. It's my story now. We didn't all think of it until after daddy died. We didn't all think of it that how can you work with a man from where you are maybe 20 something. My daddy's chambers. She works in my daddy's chambers. Till when my daddy died, she must have been like maybe 50 something. You understand? Because my mother now, they are all in their 80s. 80. So she was younger than my mom. Maybe now she'll be in her late 60s. You understand? She or maybe early 70. Abi? No, late 60s. Late 60s. Maybe because my mother, she's older than her. You are working with a man from when you are young. All this time I'm telling you, Pimonja ain't seen you. She was my daddy's secretary in daddy's chambers. And, everybody that goes into that place, you know, she'll be seeing everybody. Now, when daddy then died, that was when we the kids realized she has a child, but not for my dad. We actually thought the child is for my dad, though. I'm telling you. Because at the time my daddy died, you know, my daddy has this estate in kí lorúkọ estate yìí o, Amuwo Odofin. Is it Amuwo Odofin they call that area? Amuwo Odofin, I think so. Yeah. And she occupied a duplex there. She has been living there long. We were not aware. I'm just giving you people true life story, you know. We were not aware of that she's living in daddy's house or anything, because that place is an estate. So daddy has duplex and 3-bedroom, then duplex. You understand? There's a way they built that estate. So when daddy died, and you know, we the children, we needed to know daddy's properties and stuff. That was when, you know, and some things in his office, in his chambers, we needed the secretary to also help us in sorting out some things. That was when we realized that she was living in daddy's house, and she has been living in the house for, where they said, for so long. So she wasn't paying rent. And she was living there. Every time you go there, I knew her from when she was young. You know me, I was young. I knew her till she old. Do you get it? She old. I saw the growth. So later when my daddy died, and my daddy now, and we were like, I won't mention her name, but she's Calabar lady. You understand? We call her auntie. We call her auntie because, you know, we know her. Do you understand? We know, although they've given birth to me before she started working with my dad. She started working with my dad probably in the 80s. You understand? In the 80s. But I was quite young. Very young when she started working with my dad. So when we then realized she had a son, the son now, they can't ask her and say, Abi, you know, so we start, they shall ask her who get picking. Good thing was that the son is not for my daddy. The son is for maybe one Igbo person, because the son bears Igbo. They said the son is not for my daddy. In fact, somebody in the family, like my dad's younger sister that is there, say, it's better you people tell her to bring the child. It was my sister that bluffed her and said, no. So why are you trying to add, why are you looking for responsibility for daddy? Like, you know, that they should say they should bring up, because the sister no say in brother na cruise. You know, it was, you know, so I tell her to bring the boy, or maybe it's you people's brother. But the woman said no, that the only thing is that she has served my daddy all her life. Hey, Joe, is it possible you serve somebody all her life? And yes, she said so, and that she lives in daddy's house. How will she move? She can't, you know. You know, they had to tell us that we need to settle her. We need to settle her, because we wanted her to leave the house. We wanted her to leave the house. And that was when we realized Koloko, she wasn't married. She was with daddy. And my daddy was benching her. Then say, Auntie, Baba, till I knew her when she didn't used to wear glasses, until she started wearing glasses and her glasses was like this. The Calabar lady. In fact, daddy's offices, you know, the place that he has these chambers, there are some, it's on Allen, off Allen, actually. Then there are some other office apartments. She brought her brother from America. The brother was paying 10 kobo. I'm not 10 kobo like that. More or less like my daddy allowed the brother, the man used it for computer, whatever, you know. They had computer, be internet cafe. I learned that my daddy. We tell them, when my daddy died like this, hey, I didn't know that secretary, they can enjoy like that too. Even, and you know what? The amazing part is that your daddy was a helper. Because you are Calabar, that's why you type like that. Don't say like that too. You know me, I'm always after the people that are always snatching people's husband. I always doing like that. Although she didn't plan to snatch. Or maybe she planned, but you know work for him. And when you get to this office like this, man, daddy, sorry, I'm sorry, daddy. I'm using it to cast screws, daddy, I'm sorry. Man, you cannot see in my daddy's face that my daddy is cruising her. Lie. I bet maybe when nobody's there, she go and give my daddy something in his office, or so my daddy will just hit her ear and she'll say, but baby, why Joe? Can't tip off when Abby? Because I don't understand. I didn't know that she did not only by the time my daddy died, she know they do menstruation again. She would all old. Oh, the same thing with Adenuga and his secretary. It's true, that lady that was crying on the stairway, that Adenuga ruined her life. She has nothing to show for it after he sent her. Wusubila. That one is true, it's true, it's true. It's true. It's true, it's true, it's true. I remember that lady, she was saying, Otibayo Onje. It took us time, because we the children, we sat down and did babala meeting with paper and pen. We said, what will we do? At first, they were saying that we should leave her for, like 2 years. We left her after we discovered that she was in that, and she was staying in in a duplex. So we were not saying it to ourselves. We had to sit down, conference meeting, we had to sit down to like deliberate. We put our heads together and like, are we now going to, daddy don't go now? If we don't quickly detach ourselves from her responsibility, he's not going to. And she said to us that she has lived all her life, served our daddy. Now we spoke to our estate lawyer. That one then said we should give her lump sum of money. And that was what we did. We had to give her good money. Good money. We told her she can't stay in the house anymore. She has to leave. The brother that occupied, if you go to my dad's chambers, he has the office solicitor's firm in Yaba, about Macaulay Way or something like that. It's on Yaba. You see, lawyer Yusufu and co-solicitor. You will see it there. Yeah. Murtala, not Abama. I think Murtala Muhammad something. It's on. It's a Yaba. Then he has office because he's into paints. Because that is into paints. You understand? So he has his office. Then chamber. 1 or 2 lawyers are also in Ikeja, in that chamber, but he has office. His paint industry office is also at on Ladipupo Kuku Street, Allen Avenue. So that place has other, like office spaces. So that place, the brother came from London, America. If you hear what this man was paying, when my daddy died, we need, you children are assuming we were young. This secretary, they can change it. What they change more lower. Don't go. Well, if your daddy is young now and still have secretary, better because I pity you people. Better if your husband is having any not to secretary, be very careful. All the secretary won't need lower. They are very won't need lower giddy gun, especially secretary tí o wà lọ́kọ. Maybe when you stand with your husband, ni o wá fọkọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Meanwhile, you are there as ceremonial mother in the house. I've said it that in Nigeria, the secretaries there, they're always sleeping with their girl. Rarely will you see secretary will not sleep with your girl. Very rare. If you're secretary that eats and dine with Jesus Christ. Sorry if you're a secretary, don't be angry. I'm just saying the truth. I'm not after you. I'm just saying the truth about what we know. That's why many men don't like their wives to be secretary or because they know what they do to their secretary. The brother now came from abroad. The brother is not Nigeria Nigeria based. So he came from abroad though, brought money. they still come, they still also in bad daddy me more ibeyen. Allen owa occupy office space to be, you know, he like a cafe. I brought loads of computers, laptops, many things that they do in that place. If you hear how much the guy was paying, you would think that, hey, well, we now told the woman, that is my brother. It's my brother. Your daddy allowed him to be paying that because he's just starting, and you know, he's just starting, but he's been there for like maybe almost 8 years before my daddy died. Just there free, more or less free. We change our move because we asked for the contract, we asked for everything. He has his file in daddy's office. We wanted every time. We couldn't tell her that you people are among the people that are fighting my daddy. We told her that no, except she's ready to agree on the new contract, she should tell the brother. The guy negotiates, so we gave him the Allen rates, the rates in Allen. We gave him, that's the rate. If he's not staying, he should pack. He should go and, this kind of money, he can go and pay it in the village. He can't even see a space like that in anywhere in Ikeja. Lie. You won't even see in Dokpe, Moabi, where not even Dokpe, in Ogun State in the village. He was the side-in-law, exactly in No, me, I just said, I was among the people that, you know, my sister, my older one, those ones will just say, Kudi, let's do it this way. And I say, so we should do it this way. So we too now will now suffer again as daddy suffer himself. Daddy was suffering because of this, not so people. I don't think it's okay. If the rate in Ikeja is like this, I think the best thing is that we give the rate in Ikeja. There's nothing, the best thing is we have to let him go. The secretary, the sister is going. He too should go. Gbogbo wọn máa lọ, daddy mi ti kú. Ẹ fi wálẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ una don shop the man. You won't come dey shop the children again. Which kind of account we wan write am? Which account we wan write am? So everybody now reason together. Everybody just said, okay. So the lawyer, estate lawyer, that is it. If that is the rate that they are collecting in Ikeja, that's so they come out. They couldn't pay. They couldn't even pay half of the money. He, the man. So definitely, I don't know. It could be that it could be that I don't know what she's collecting from her brother, benefiting from her brother for getting that kind of space for the brother, and you know. Daddy didn't suffer. No, how can you be? I'm just saying that how Calabar people now they shop people with your Emma Mokodo. They say una good on the bed. So I think I've seen. There's nobody that will not tell me that auntie now they fuck my daddy can cash cruise. So me, I love my daddy. I love my daddy. I love my daddy. But my daddy they cash cruise. And you can't see it on his face. Don't mind all this men, no. If you know my dad, don't mind all this. The daddy of blessed memory, don't worry, you know. I'm just saying, you know, if you know him, don't mind all this men, no. If your husband is the type that his face is as if after his work, nothing else, it's all fake. It's all fake, oh. It's all fake. It's all fake. Many men can carry themselves. You won't see it in their face. Like they are shopping their secretary. Oh. Don't mind them. That's why if you go to when you were young and you go and see a guy and the guy your secretary, don't you see how they will be eyeing you? Most of the secretary are sleeping with their guy. They should shut up. That's why I didn't do secretary job. You must sleep with your guy. Go sit down. You must sleep with your guy. I love my who won't love it, daddy? Who won't love daddy? You know our husbands abroad because they don't have secretary. So many of you may not understand what I'm talking about. What about the lady's son today? No, we don't know anything about even her. So talk less about her son. The son is not my dad's son. There was nothing. It was my auntie of blessed memory. Auntie just wanted to, because auntie is even the one that made us understand that Aburo, like my daddy, they know he likes women. Do you understand? So that's we didn't even know she was not married. If somebody told me that woman wasn't married, I knew her from when she was young, a Siseko, till when she became adult, old woman in my daddy's office. My daddy didn't employ another secretary. Why? How can you be somebody's secretary? Láti ọdún gbọ́ngàn. And you didn't marry? At least they should send you off and send you to marriage. You born for somebody, you still stay. No, me, I can't believe it. When my daddy died and I can't, and by the time my daddy died, she was already rich man. In fact, no, I don't think say any, except she see another Okoya. And Okoya go, say, although, if you notice, if you know your father very well, please raise up your hand. My daddy will never ever, I have never seen my daddy as somebody, my daddy will never go for likes of Shade Okoya or Mokekere. My daddy will never, to be very sincere. My daddy will rather go for older women, be it after 3, after 2. My daddy will not go for young. No, my daddy is not that kind of person. He doesn't, I don't know, maybe because of his children, he will never go for small girls. No, like our mates. No. He wasn't attracted to such people. He was attracted to matured women. You understand? He was attracted to matured women. So that is it. No, it is well. It is a Calabar people like Okogon. Now like Okogon. Forget it, Jare. You think we don't know you people? We don't know you people. We know you people in Lagos State, yo. That time, if you just see a Calabar person, they say if Calabar person follow you do boyfriend with a man, if you are married, not married, sorry, if you have a boyfriend and you are a Calabar person, they say the Calabar person go just dump you Yoruba. You know, say Yoruba, they don't know style. They say naturally from the womb. They say Calabar woman, they learn now, come, they teach them for maybe I can't say heaven. Say when they land with sex in the brain. That's what they talk about them. That they are. Can I ask a question in him? Is it that when you people, is it something that they teach you people, or is just in the blood? You understand? They say you people are very good. Then that's your Eddie Kaikon. Maybe my papa shop Eddie Kaikon. Maybe my father shop Eddie Kaikon. Because how can you keep one secretary? It was after he died, we used my daddy cash cruise. We were gossiping, talking about it. Just come to think of it, how can daddy have only one secretary in that office for as long as we knew that office? Only one. We didn't think of it until after he died. In fact, people like my mother, them, all these our mothers, they understand who they are married to. They don't even think her. As in, they were sure in their head that they cruise the woman now. They were so sure in their head that she be Baba. Just like in Edo, she too like me. Hey. No, there's difference between you two like men. Nitoto, I like you. Where are you from? Akwa Ibom or Calabar? Calabar girl can take my younger sister, Gladys. I tell you, they say that if a Calabar man, and not Calabar man, woman, and you drag man, my just side on win. Especially can't drag her with Yoruba. They say they got, say Yoruba, they get yash, they know how, they say they know how to that. That mommy and daddy side, they say now that one Yoruba people they do. They know. All these things are just what we use, people just say nasty things. People just say things about people. I heard it's not okay. I heard it's not just the sex. I also thought they are very romantic. Okay, they know how to massage men and they are good cooks. Yes, I've heard about the cooking aspect and not arrogant like Yoruba women. Okay, That is what I heard. Okay, okay. It's possible because that woman worked for my daddy. From beginning of that office until my daddy died. Me igboru. So, and it takes a lot to be able to, as my daddy's wife will be coming inside the office and you'll be seeing those, if that means that truly, they must be that they are not arrogant. If na Yoruba secretary, she go now. And if na Yoruba secretary, she go don make sure say, Yoruba secretary, do you know that they do amebo? They are sleeping with their boss. So, and if they have the chance to be close to their boss wife, they are sleeping with their boss. If they have the opportunity to be close to their boss wife, they will still do amebo for their boss. That guy, that designer where they cash for Abuja, where Yoruba woman go beat and a friend, they go beat the other designer. You remember? You people can't remember that designer, well-known designer in Abuja. If you go and find out, his secretary na him go set am up. Go and find out. Yoruba people, they go the secretary go dey bench your husband. You go still do amebo give you. Well, except you have sense, you will understand. Yomi, yes, the black guy. And you saw the Yoruba woman when she naked. Yoruba secretary for don reduce your feel. Yeah, allow yeah. I lie. They go, whoa, Yoruba secretary. I'm telling you what not that I know, but I've heard many stories. Don't be, do you know that women that have shops, women that these stories I'm telling you, I know they take a joke. Oh. I'm serious. Many women that have shops, that they have sales girls that are Yoruba. Yoruba people, now they do ASEP. I think they have now started doing ASEP. In those days, they don't like doing ASEP because they think that it's not a good job. So it's all that our mother's time. We used to have Cotonou, Ghanaians, Togolese. Those are the people. Many people in Alade market, many people, because my mother's shop was on Allen, many people, their husbands ended up marrying their sales girls. The one wey no, in fact, I can, in that Alade, they reach 7, 8. I'm telling you. These are my mother's age mates, my mother's age mates. I'm telling you, their secretaries, I say secretary, their sales girls, they go, they sleep with their. Meanwhile, they will be doing pepe furu. Now, so you get one woman now, not, I think I learned she died last year now. You get one of them where we say the thing touch her brain. She couldn't. It affected her mental state. Elderly, the day she discovered that one of her shop girl, the one she held very close, that the one that we know, the best sales girl, lóyún fọ́kọ ẹ̀. They did it. All some of those young girls in Alade market, ọkọ àwọn ìyàwó yẹn ni wọ́n wá gbà o. Nothing wey no happen for that Nigeria at that time. They born the one wey say I come Tony, I enter nìyẹn. You won't believe this thing. It happened in Alade market. If my mother tell you, if you say your dad secretary na Yoruba girl, walai she for destroy own happy home, she for be wife number 2. It's true. She for the no. My daddy is even displace your mommy. And my daddy is a polygamous man. Man is not a one man. She for don't be number. Because my daddy is gone, he not really show many people like that. Maybe they go just put her number. I don't know, because some of them, because my papa not really show say he married this one, Me, I don't know where they go put her. You understand? They go put her somewhere. They go put her somewhere. They go just give up. They go give her somewhere. Make she just hang there. Yoruba. Ah. Now Yoruba, in Yoruba marriage, that you will see a promiscuous man. If a man is promiscuous, God forbid, oh, may our fathers not be that bad, oh. And may you not have siblings that are very bad, sisters. Yoruba man, you go they sleep with sisters. In Yoruba land, many of those polygamous are not only polygamous, single gamous, no monogamy. They sleep with their wife sisters. Oh, let's not be going into those things. So that's the reason why some people go and look for house help in Cotonou, in Ghana, in Kotuwenji. Do you know? You don't know? Oh, go and ask. Go and ask. Go and ask. That means your dad had concubines. Uh, how? I don't understand. Which concubines? Concubines don't have children, no. No. Concubines don't have children, no. That like that Calabar woman and that my matron, I think is a concubine. Because they don't have I didn't see it too, but I have of opinion that they had sex with my daddy. My daddy is dead. I wish he can come and defend himself. But personally, I just think that it's a common thing in our community. But Calabar people, they say if you do rivalry with them, they know they talk too much. They don't get anything where they want to talk with you. They go take their techniques in the room. Now they go take floor you. Then aside the technique, they go take food, take scatter your husband head. Now so you know Yoruba. Now so they go and those Yoruba ones they go they enter Jasmine house everywhere. Jasmine house. After if they not see that one do, they go do Botox, go do everything. Go she magbo come on low. Oh, only God. Wasn't Sade friends with Okoya's daughter? Yes. So we learned. She was friends with Okoya's daughter. So she married her friend's father. My cousin, in fact, on my daddy's birthday, my mom's birthday, my cousin, her father was, my mom's younger sister's husband. The man get money. Shasa. They call him Oloye. The man gets her daughter's friend. Now he snatched him. Now and funny na Calabar woman no. No, na Igbo. Sorry. Not be Calabar. Na Igbo. Sorry. Na Igbo woman. Like joke. Oh. She was my sister, my cousin. The thing affected my cousin's life. Because it was as if she was the one that came to pause and sign into her mother's life. Do you understand? My cousin. My real cousin. That's why, anytime I see anything about snatching, I always, you don't know how angry I am. Because my auntie, she's over 70 now. She didn't get around. It scattered her life. Because she didn't expect, when you marry the man of your youth, those kind of lovey-dovey marriage. And she married the man when the man had nothing. They started from the roots, from grassroots. You understand? My mom said they were in school in Ijebu-Ode. You understand? From secondary school love. Nobody knew the man will make it like that. This man used to use him for, I don't want to mention it, this man used him for songs sometimes. Ebenezer, is it Ebenezer Abi Sonia? One of them. God bless him so well. She's my auntie. That's all. When the money started pumping in and God started, they married Shuloka. You don't know the pains of suffering with a man. Then down the lane, years later, your daughter is growing. She's now a big girl. She's now, they now went and said, is it teaching? You know, when those people that go for, I don't know what they call it, Jarisha. Her friend is studies teacher. You know that time they didn't used to go to university for teaching. Me or more, kini yesha something teaching to teach. Teacher. That's where she met this lady. The lady is older than her. But the lady was meant to put her through. In the process of meant to put her through, the lady met with her dad and her. You understand? Like, oh, daddy, this is the person Toma puts me through. College of Education. Hey, because I know say not be university. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. I just shall know teaching. This thing you wrote, good. Let me pin it down. God bless you. College of Education. So, but she was ahead. So there be teachers training call anyone sha that thing, not university sha. It was that thing this thing you people wrote. So my cousin now met like somebody older and to put her through and everything. That is how they invited no peace into the family. They invited sadness into the family. Let me take it jelenke. That lady, that's how she started sleeping with her dad. You know the typical example of Okoya, and only that I don't know how old Okoya, because that her dad is dead now. Her dad is dead now. My people, I don't like, sorry please, no verse. I know they like people where they snatch us back. Everything around me, I can't like you. Cha. That my cousin, it pained her so much, though she was in College of Education. Do you know, because she stood up against that thing, the father stopped paying her school fees. She stood up against it. I said, no, you can't do this. As they didn't quickly know, she didn't even there was no sign. They had done it. It has penetrated. In fact, it was during the pregnancy, as in the man now said, he called meeting. He called meeting and said, and it wasn't long ago, maybe all this thing I'm talking about, they said the thing not reach 1 year. Not reach 1 year. All this destruction, not reach 1 year at all. And her mother had given birth. The first boy, the boy died due to this issue. And I will explain it. So my cousin then said, no. When the father sat them down and said, it has happened. I want to marry somebody, as in bring somebody home. You understand? Who is this person? Do you understand? I think he had discussed it with my auntie, and my auntie was saying, what are you talking about? That wasn't their plans. You understand? Because money don't they come. My God, and then the musicians have started praising him. They know how he don't, he don't he don't get petrol station. Yet it makes sense. Go, wow, the Gberaga just not can they respect auntie any, as in for that reason. Come, auntie said no. Then he thought maybe he could convince his kids. My cousin, is the first child, but no, the boy that died is the second child, but he's the only boy. So my auntie then said to him that no, though she was young, he now said, that's their business. That is their good night, Kende. God bless you. That's their business. It's either it's happening or he doesn't even care. If everybody leave and not care, that's what he wants to do. Like joke, like joke. Like joke, like joke. That's how Igbo woman pack into. My cousin couldn't bear it. She came and started living with us. He was insisting she comes back home. She said no. And my mommy, even for that reason, God, that my mommy took her, he kept malice with my mom. Because the girl, my cousin was saying that she can do the unbelievable. Because, she can start fighting and, and she wanted peace for her mother. She wanted peace. And the moment the Igbo girl entered like this, their daddy packed out from the main building. There are some chalets he did in their house. He just went to move in. Like, he just moved in with his wife in the same compound. Abandoned my auntie in the main building. It was so hard for my auntie. She emaciated. I can't forget. She will be walking on the road like this. She will be, to an extent, before, when my auntie is going out, they had maybe, like, let's say, like 3 cars. Drivers were always, attention, you understand? Madam and Oga, you understand? They call him Chief, Oloye Chief. So, the drivers now, they were now paying respect to the younger wife. I don't know which film you watched. If you remember this film that they did, this Yoruba film that they used, I think they went to steal some of the story of my auntie. He will stop providing. No, I don't think he stopped providing. There was not the stop providing wasn't even the issue. You understand? This is where another thing you should when my auntie, when women, the moment you're picking up in life. That's one lesson I learned from my auntie. The moment you are picking up in life, your husband is picking up. Go and be doing something for yourself too. Don't put all your egg into one basket. Yeye Oge Adufe Omotayo. Don't put all your egg. You're welcome, Yeye. Don't put your egg into one basket. Funke Arowolo, I see you, darling sis. Don't put your egg into one basket, oh. My auntie, all her life, she used it in serving her husband till that time. So by the time she now wanted to say, let her then open a supermarket, and go and, the man couldn't give her the lump sum she needed. And he has the money. In fact, under her nose, he opened a preschool because that girl studied teaching. College of Education, teaching. That's the same thing my cousin did. He opened a preschool for her. Like, this preschool that you have school bus, they will go and even pick their students. Do you understand? He opened a preschool for her. A preschool. By the time the matter don't yiwo, where you don't go, how Daddy Okoya is always doing, as if without Sade, the oxygen is in his body, he will not perform magic, as if he's not alive. That's how they said he does in the house. The younger ones, they tried, it was even hard to access him. The moment she gave birth like this, they said that the way their daddy will be doing that child, out of all the his our own children, they call yellow. You understand? Because the man is fair. Then Igbo blood, the pikin our children, they can't be like, their eye be like pussycats. They can't be yellow, fine, everything. They said the man, when my auntie's children are going to school, even sometimes ago, they will have to trek. The whole matter change. The whole setting change. To even be able to get money for her to then start business now. Because when they were telling her, do something, My auntie was saying, no, the husband wanted her to be full housewife. Come on, oh, what petrol station, what? She didn't want to do, she was dedicated, faithful. Even when they said, because those are the things they said there was a time there was land open for the siblings. That is my mom and her, that everybody was trying to do things. You understand? Oh yeah, come. No. And she will inform her husband, those kind of people. That was, it's good. But in the end, it's good for those that in the end, ọkùnrin yẹn mọ̀ fún wọn dálẹ́. Do you understand? Nobody will complain. But if you can't reach this level where we say, we are forced to feel bad for you, then people will say you were not smart. Do you get it? So I think that's where my auntie fell. She fell into these categories and group of women of exactly that word, Gladys Ruth Abokoku. Yes, that is true. You can be Ruth Abokoku, but you still have to have your brain intact. Continue to tell yourself, my heart and my brain is together, because you know yourself, you're not going to disappoint, but you are not sure of the man. He may not, but so that things can, it's not like having a plan B, but don't put all your eggs into one plastic. You can't predict anybody. It happened to my auntie. That my auntie, in the process of the son going to school one day, coming back, no driver to pick them from school. They said one dog roaming about. He was coming from school. Ajaka Ogejeni. Dog bite am. The boy. He didn't live long now. He was probably around maybe 14 or so. Or so like maybe older than that. Oh. No, not 14. Oh. Maybe 20 something. Abi me omo jare. Young, but not old. Maybe 18. Abi kiniko. Maybe 18 or so. Nah. He wasn't old. Not 14. So that one is true. They said, and the mother was in the house when the dog bites my cousin. Me, I know him. You understand? Of course, I will know him now. It's my cousin. You understand? So, he's older than me. That my cousin is older than me too. So, they now took him. When people saw him, that dog had beaten him. You know this dog that we have rabies. They said he was even doing as if he was barking. By the time the mother got there, the father, and when they tried to get him, before they could even do anything, by the next day, they said the boy died. That was what hurt my auntie. And my auntie, for this fact that boy died, she packed her bag. It affected her brain. She left her children there. She carried her bag. Nowhere to go. She didn't even come to my mom. She felt that she is the cause of the death of her child. Because she felt, and that's what, they told me, not that me. She felt that assuming when the man said doing that rather, she had packed her kids and herself and left. Maybe that wouldn't have happened to her child. Because the driver that normally they go and pick the kids from school and all the things they used to do, all those provision stopped. The man just after they live in the same house, but didn't care. The only boy she had, the others are girls. That's how that my cousin died. My auntie's head, nearly turned upside down. My auntie felt guilty. They said she was walking and going, trekking and going. Until a few days, somebody now said, "You, this woman, Where are you going to? I don't know where they said they saw her. She said that she lost her child. You know, you lost your child. Then where are you going? Just going, just going. Somebody, if not God, like my mother will say, because my mother believes so much in the dead. That's the dead people always come back after they are, they are gone. That they don't go, they are still around. She believed that the man that helped her younger sister that day is her father. My mommy believes so much. She's a Christian, but she believes in that kind of thing. That is her father. Is as opposed to saying an angel. She said it's her father because her father is someone that loves children. They said the man just saw her and said, "Where are you going?" Stopped her. Then she told the man. They said the man then told her, "Where your family? Where are they?" She was able to stalk up my mom. That's how they carried her to go and meet my mother in Alade Market. Meanwhile, they have started looking for her. You know when somebody's son dies, and suddenly they can't find her. So you know how our people are. They have started saying the one in the house have just her. And you know, they used to just this other in Nigeria now. You just carry bag, you just waka. You never see wife where waka go where they don't see. Later she go, you not go see her more. But she know, in fact, she not go even want come back to that house. I can't go back, I can't learn. They just each other like that. Woman for go see less in polygamous home is traumatic. Especially those like my dad now, he didn't do polygamous stay in the same house with it. He built his house and put wife there. And he didn't do two. In fact, they will even kill the man. No, they will kill the man too now. They will kill the man. That's how that my auntie. They took her. They brought her to my mom. My mother cried. My mother cried. Those were days I can never forget. I wasn't young. My mother cried. My mother, meanwhile, their dad was keeping malice with my mom because of the fact that my cousin, the daughter had left the house, and the dad was saying she should come back. She said no. She would rather go to that her school, and the daddy stopped paying her school fees, so my mom was taking care of her. And my mommy was angry because you know when you know the little beginning of two people, do you understand? Then you know because she knows her younger sister is not the type that and that's why it's not good to be too quiet. Kolore, kunjade, kushejura ilo, miss up. In fact, and you know the painful part, just like that, the one that that lady that they snatched from that Daramola Funke Daramola snatched, she was disvirgin by this her man. In fact, if he's talking before he had turn, and he, let me not say the end of the story. Let me just continue. You know, when he would talk about it with joy, like when I met my wife, and he says it to the children, keep yourself, because that's why I love your mother. I met her intact. Mobanile. It's from his mouth that everybody knew that my auntie no do anybody else. You know when a man cannot help but to tell the whole world that I met you intact. So what is the purpose of meeting people intact and you will still do their life? But you know all these people that they meet intact, they know they recover now. The person that jabale one, if they marry, if they marry the person that met them intact, and the person messes up their life, to get them back to normal, it will take a long walk. It will take God's intervention. She not get friend. The man is her only friend. The man is her best friend. The man is all she knows. The man is all she cares about. Yeah. You understand? Huh? Yes. Which one now? Yes, but you have to eat. You understand? So at the end of the day, she did not want to come and body my mom. I don't know if she felt embarrassed too, but I think she didn't want to come and meet my mom and she not get anything for anywhere where she won't go stay. And their father was dead. At that point, their mother was still alive. When it happened, my grandma was still alive. But my grandma, she was living with her only son, which is my mom's younger brother. So where will she go? My mom was married. Was married, to my dad, and their younger sister too. That one too married. Everybody did their husband house. That's why she was just going, 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 until this man brought her. And when the man brought her, then my mom said the man just came and he was so much in a hurry. He not even calm down. He just said, Annie, yeah, I just made sure that I brought her. That they should take good care of her. As in, let her not go and mad. My mother cried. My mother cried. Remember that day? That was when the daughter stays with us. That girl cried. That my cousin. It pained her. She feels guilty till date that she brought that problem into the family on her mother. Because if she never introduced the helping sister, like someone helping me in school, a senior, this person won't have snatched my dad from us. She was the one now that went to take her younger ones. Because what they did was, my mom then went to her house in Pangrove, my mom's house. They went to put her there, in a 2-bedroom there. My mom's house that she built, she went to put her there. And thank God that place gone. They were renovating it so that they can rent it out. When that incident just happened, a tenant just left. I remember she didn't, because my mommy doesn't like, that that my daddy will be seeing all those kind of things too. I was young. I was not too young too. How can your married sister come and be staying in your house? You understand? It's not good. Then my daddy too will not be saying, what happened that here? It's just, it's just embarrassing. Do you understand? Even though, yeah, I bet they would discuss it, but she didn't want, so she took the sister there. My cousin now said she was crying. She fasted 7 days. She wanted to kill herself in our house. My mother then said, what is the point? They must go and take her younger ones from there, because they lost one. That's how those kids left that house years ago. Do you know that their daddy, he didn't care? Can I shock you people? He never got himself back to care for his wife till he died. In fact, he was even angry towards my mom that to him is pomposity, like more or less, like, because maybe trying to say it's my daddy and my mommy that came to take his wife. He had pride. He was angry towards my mom. My mother was like, what's my own? So my younger sister should turn mad. She should go mad. She should go mad. They said from the day he brought that lady into there, he not even go carry the clothes of the wife up like this. Okay. He abandoned her in this thing. It was the pace of that. So she was thinking that the man would come and beg her. Now that's one they did till 1 year passed, 2 years passed, 10 years passed, 15 years passed, 20. The man died. The man didn't beg. When the man died, I was now asking, I said, properties in call. They now said that before he died, gone, the many things. In fact, tomorrow they don't even know if he's sick well before he died. They don't even know his death. Yes, he's old, but his death still came out because my auntie is still alive and they are age group, so he'll be in his 70s or maybe it's older if he was alive. My auntie should be like 73, 70, maybe 76 now. 76. So maybe he and my mom, they are mates in like 80s. Yeah. But nevertheless, my auntie like this, for some time, you will see her and the mother, the thought of that my auntie, it is among the things that killed my grandma. Because cry, cry. Sometimes she will go and stay with my grandma. You understand? She will go and stay there just to stay with her. She was keeping, they say my grandmother will be crying. Because my grandmother feels that what went wrong? If not for her lifestyle that everybody knows that she's jeje lomo, even in fact at a time people can't even call their abuse and say she too dey do mumu. If to say na one rare now, people will say na rare, na her pass. You know, say if na person wey maybe don't born pikin before, like me, before they marry me, or they don't screw and wear before they marry, you understand, they will say na rare cousin. Oh, but this one, she's not SU, but she not in look, you understand, not that she dress like, but her lifestyle is more like SU person where they go say she not go party. I not see if you go and look for her pictures now, yeah, I don't think they have it. You at least the other ones, my mom, everybody go see picture of where they enjoying life, they do party, they you understand. But she and her husband, until the husband show her meme, now she come, she not get friend. How can you be in the world? You not get one friend. Only your husband is your friend. No. I don't think she lived there. Sorry, she's still alive, but on my mom's birthday when I saw her, I was happy. But she never got herself back till date. Yes, till date. My people, is a lot of years ago till date. She didn't remarry. She just continued her life. When they went to, and everything she needed to do didn't fetch her the kind of money the husband would have given her. It was her siblings that just put things together for her, and she at least, she was able to cope. But it would have been so lovely with the kind of money that man had. And he was ṣí preschool fún ìyàwó kékeré ní Ìpàjà. Ìyá náà Ìpàjà preschool. You know this Montessori they do in Nigeria, we call it creche here. He opened it for the nice preschool with school buses, everything. And you saw the painful part. In fact, when he died, she didn't expect it. She didn't expect it. Fine, she has moved on. God has been good to her children. She didn't expect that he would die. So when she heard Montessori, when she heard about his death, my mother said she was in shock when they told her that ẹkún tó ń sun. And I told my mommy, no, mommy, her tears is the last memory she had of her husband. No, not a reconciliation. Don't you know? It's unfair. Our parents, we can understand mental health issues. The way people expect people to heal from mental health torture that, you know, some people have gone through, and, you know, abuse that they've gone through. It's not as easy as that. I told my mom, I said, Mom, come on. That woman became a ghost from the day she lost her first love. That to her, she expected a reconciliation. Now, you know, the painful part is that that man left her, died, no reconciliation, nothing. Nothing. She doesn't even know. Maybe in his last days, he hope he you know, nothing to. She doesn't know. Maybe okay, he died without even thinking about her at all. Like, go and call my wife. Oh, you know, they didn't divorce now. No divorce. Their marriage, no divorce. You know, in those days, I don't think they used to do legal marriage, oh, because the wife in the house, the moment they went on the day of when he died, my mom said she went with her second child, the second born. That one is a pastor with a Redeemed Church. She's a big pastor. She and her husband. So she's not the second, not the one that stayed with us. So that one went, because my own, the first one, oh, she's here to forgive herself and to forgive everything. So she didn't go at first. So it was the second, but that one is a born again. So born again, you know, born again can handle things better. So she went there with her mother. They said when they got there, and God has blessed her. The second child. Yeah, she didn't get a closure. She didn't get an apology or explanation. Thank you. And till tomorrow, I think that thing. I wish you people. I don't worry. One day when I see that my auntie, I will just be able to say, "This is my auntie I'm talking about. She's my auntie." And when she got to they got to the house, because he has big, you know, the man is doing well, was doing well. But I learned he was not, you know, at a point things got a bit down, but you know, it wasn't like it became a pauper or anything, but not as big as it was when they all left him, as in when she you know, he was really doing too well when they were still together until she left. But she didn't really. Anyway, when she got there, they said the Igbo woman, she started locking doors. Like, and she told my auntie. My auntie went to the place she was when the main building and this. She sat, saw people there. When she came, they said she was somewhere else or something like that. And our kids have grown. They all greeted, you know, they greeted my cousin. Do you know that they said she came and said, no, this place is not Bibi Town visitor on Jokosio. No, my aunt. Well, it's better. I pray that our children, they will marry as virgin, but they should be telling them that virginity is not stupidity. Yes, it's good. Let your husband buy any leo, but don't carry virginity and let your brain too be virgin. Let your brain be wise. They said, my cousin told my mom that the lady told her and other people that were there, because, you know, that's the beautiful apartment. She wanted to close the. Hey. And I asked my mommy, P, what did my cousin, the born again, did? Okay, what is the purpose? She said, you know, that one didn't talk to. You know she's pastor. She wouldn't want to create a scene. I said, then there's no need that. It's good they disgrace them like that. Kilo come. Their matter, they pay me. I said, what did auntie now do? She said, nothing. She said she just wanted to know about the arrangement of burial. They said she cried. She cried from her daughter as they entered car till they got to my mom. In fact, if not for the fact that People begged my mom. My mother said she's not going to go for the burial. Waiting. It's far better to be a bit streetwise. See, virginity is not a license to stupidity. It's good. But why is it that the virgin people now, the people that are always virgin, they will now use their brain too? Is it virgin? When you are a virgin, it was okay. But don't allow your brain to be virgin. Try and let your brain to be wise. You understand? Streetwise. Let your brain just learn small. Or ask question. Learn. Call people. Talk to somebody. Because all those ones wey be say she wait so tey in the end the man didn't even end up apologizing for all these things it cost her in life. How she didn't even get herself. She loved the man. They said the love wey she get for the man now not before here. How will and you now not even come reconcile the matter? Ó tún lọ wọ́n ní ìgbà tó débẹ̀ ìyẹn mọ́ ò lè when she got there they said that the moment the woman saw her body not rest. They said my cousin said that her body. Then my mother said on the burial day, the kind of anger that was swelling in her. What happened was that her sister, they did with her own siblings. You know, she too, they come from a large family. They also have half sisters, they come from a large family. So all of them went in entourage and they took their own ashrebi because she's still the man's wife. So what they did was, my mommy said, please, me, I didn't help them to be, because I know I'm older, I'm the first child, but I don't want to use my money and go and be, then because they were saying that maybe they should hire a musician, one small musician. I said, somebody will chase una from sitting room. Boya pangolo yin wa kole yin lori. My mother said, me? No. It's because of the way they saw my younger sister. That's why they treated her like that. How can she see us and treat us like that? No. So my mother said all they did was to cook for the family. That's, her own family. They told her, they said my auntie, she just sat there, one position. The husband's family, all of them, some of them were coming to greet her, while some they were feeling guilty of the part they played. A man that is rich in his family, many times when he misbehaves, nobody will tell him the truth. Because if they tell him the truth, he won't feed them again. So most of the time, when you see men that treat you anyhow, like, you may never get an apology and his family will take side with him. It's not as if they are doing it to wicked you. It's because they can't choose you. You will not be able to give them money. You understand? You can't take care of them. This is the person paying their bills. So therefore, there is no way they can choose you above that person. Assuming they have money more than him, or they are the ones getting from, they will tell him, until you reconcile with your wife, we don't want to see you here. You will see such people, they don't mess around like that. But in situations like he's the breadwinner of his family, he's got it going on for him. Oh, forget it. Now you go lose. Now that's my auntie who lost big time. My mom said, that she saw more of quietness, over mumu, that the sister just, my sister didn't go, my cousin didn't go. They said, in fact, she managed to get stuff because of my mom. She wanted things to be supplied there. She got there with jeans, supplied it, and made sure the caterers, and she left. She didn't stay. She didn't stay. Because seeing that girl, may cause a sin for her. And the mother wanted to be there. She insisted she must pay her last respect. So they followed her. And so they go, the person where gets, but they said the Omo Igbo, hey, Igbo people come there to come and do pada pada pada, Ezekuwanda, eh. I say, eh, Ijebu man die. Now Igbo musician they take. Say Igbo people wear, Igbo attire, they wear, say Igbo people na chieftaincy, this in our winter hats, the thing we they wear for winter for here, our hats, they wear am for head. Everybody say, hey, and it's an Iche, it's a chief. My mommy say, come and see lion on people's clothes. That now one clothes they wore like this, lion was on the clothes like this. That they were just dancing. Everybody was, hey! That you will see people, they will just put alcohol in their mouth. They will do eh? My mother said, I said, mommy, it's their own culture. That's how they do it. You people should have gone with your own. Say what's our own? Say the sister, we shall go. She didn't even pay. She greeted her like a visitor. They didn't even recognize the older children. And those kids didn't get anything. They said that their father was upset with them that they left the house. They didn't get anything. They didn't get anything. The woman is the one that inherited everything. Her senior school. Now this matter just enter. I don't know who this way. The people call it Isiagu. That's winter hat. Now in they put for it. My mother said if I see them, that they were just they were hitting something, that people were dancing, that everybody want tiger on their body, that everybody put tiger on the body, that the clothes has tiger like this. I said, mommy, is their clothes, is their culture. That's what they wear. My mother was in shock that the lady wore George. Is he a Igbo man that died at Ijebu? Ijebu man knew. The man is Ijebu from Ijebu. In fact, if his family can even wear that tiger clothes, they would have worn it. Said the way the man not even, he don't sell, the family not get mad. Talk. That if I see the girl, because that was my mom's first time seeing her. That is the lady that snatched her sister's husband. So that burial was my mother's first time seeing her in her life. My mother said, she and her siblings, they take the woman and do camera like this. They were looking at her. That the children, all of them, they are now big. They are guests, everything. They organize food. Everything was fine for. But the woman made sure that she when she's talking like this, that there's one they call Junior. You can imagine. Person wey born, wey get on. Anyway, it's possible to call the boy Junior, He's Junior now because he's the boy now. They said they call the old man. He was old already before they born that pikin. They said there's one that they call Junior. My mother said, there's nothing that she didn't see. That day she gave me, she said, that my sister. And, they've talked to her, she should, they don't understand. We are children. That is and her children too. They understand. But our parents, they don't understand that thing. That when a man disappoints you, it can affect some people. They will never pick their life together again in life. Do you know? That's depression. It can cause mental disorder. Yes. It can cause mental disorder. You don't know how lucky some women are that a man will cause all this kind of problem in their life and they are able to pick their life again. You don't know how lucky. If you see such women, hug them and say, well done. My auntie didn't pick her. She wasn't okay. In fact, assuming the man, they say when in the beginning, when the matter happened, they were still talking to her that get money so that at least you can, because she in the end eventually she started selling, like to sell all this like supermarket stuff. But if the man gave her huge sum of money, maybe like 20 million, 10 million, you understand, she would have opened a massive store that will fit the caliber of man that she God bless, the way God blessed the man. I don't know if you are understanding me. Compared to the one that the siblings put together, maybe 5 million, 6 million. It's not like that money the husband would have given her and would have set her up, and even when will be and the money will be pumping in as God they bless the petrol station they go. Do you understand? Because they suffer together. They did everything together. My auntie not get herself. Even small explanation, you will never see her explain anything. My mother feels that she's not okay. Oh, some of these men are dream killers. Will I even call it dream killer? Like my own auntie didn't have any dream. Her whole dream was how her husband and herself will be together throughout the days of their life. So there's difference between it becomes a dream killer if she had ambitions. She did not see herself in her life being a lone parent at any time. So she didn't flourish as a lone parent. It was just, if not that she's blessed with, especially I would say my mom and their brother that died. That one tried. He is dead now. That one tried. In fact, that one tired. Because that one God really blessed him. But he's dead now. That one kept trying to push her, kept financing, do this, but she didn't see herself alone. So being alone was a problem. Someone that at a point they said, we have already come abroad every day. They will say that sometimes you will just be talking to her, she will not even be hearing safe. She won't talk out of point, but she won't even be. Then after you just she was they can't even believe she will live to this age. But when I saw how this one on my mom's birthday, what a year. Maybe after her husband died, maybe I'm thinking, I'm not sure. Maybe she has decided that who is she going? Maybe her kids have told her. It didn't, to move on. I don't know, but I saw her cheeks before she had ulcer. I get one day. It gets one day like that. When my mother suffered though. May we not have, I lost my younger sister. Yeah, I lost my younger sister January this year. She followed man, refused to do anything because of the man. He refused her to do anything, saying she should take care of their children. In fact, I don't think that Ayoloye, the chief, I don't think that was what he told my auntie. I personally think the kind of love they had between themselves, he felt, they both felt it would be better for her to be taking care of home front, since what he's earning and what he has can take care of them. Do you understand? I don't think, because in everything they had to say, I never heard them saying, and he's the one that told her not to walk, he's the one that told her not to do anything. No. So I will not lie about that. There are some times that, yes, men will say that, like in the case of your own sister. So deeply so sorry about that, Gladys. So deeply so sorry. But in the case of my aunt, it wasn't that I heard. It may be so, but there was already an agreement that she takes care of home. There are some men, they will make sure the kids are with you. So you won't have any choice but to take care of kids. Do you understand? And he is on the field sourcing for the money. But it's not, the money is joint account. Do you understand? Because she never foresaw, or she didn't think in her life, a time will come she won't have access to her husband. So she did not have anything in anywhere for herself. Nothing. Not even a plot of land. My mother said when land came up for them, like, it was even via their mom, their mother, because they call their mother Mama Eko. She used to come from Ijebu to come and buy stuffs in Lagos State. In fact, you know that my grandma, she can't speak Ijebu like this. My mom speaks Ijebu very well. My grandma can't speak Ijebu. And that affected she that I'm talking about. She can't speak Ijebu. Their last born can't speak Ijebu. I can't remember. I don't think their boy too can speak Ijebu. No, I don't think so. But my mom can. She speaks Ijebu. But because she's Mama Eko, she comes to Lagos to buy. She's into selling, buying and selling and all those things. They will say businesswoman, but MS is still businesswoman. So she's the one that had land. So where she built a small bungalow, that's where she now said, okay, there was land for people. They were selling land there. So they had in Ojodu and they had in Onikpan. That's where my mom, Pangrove. They had, so the Omole Estate, Ojodu side, the son took it. That is bought from there. Then my mom then went to that Pangrove, Onikpan. So they called her. She then told her husband, she told my mom, no, that she had to tell, all those people, I don't know how she must have said it then, But my mother said, she then told her that, at least just buy, just do it. Just do something. Just come and do something. At least, no. That she would tell her husband, and when people say they will tell the husband something and they don't get back, let it not be that elder sister is the one trying to convince the younger sister that by force by fire you must. So she said for some reason she just left her, like, okay, she has no interest, only for that to befall her. It befall her, you go to say na Olumo rock. It befall her. It's like she never got herself till date. She's in her 70s. And this thing happened to her maybe late 40s when she's in her 70s now. Maybe early 50s, Abi. She's in her 70s now. My mother said they have been calling, they will tell her, come, let's do this thing. Let's buy, come and buy this. Hey, there's still a plot here. Come on. They say, auntie will say, oh, olóyè ò fẹ́, sister. Olóyè ò fẹ́. So I don't know if it's the husband though, because I don't want to come and say it's the husband that said, because some people, their husband will say, some Yoruba men will say it, their wife can't build anything under their roof. As long as they are married to you, you can't have your own, you can't have your property. They do it, Yoruba men. Aside property, you can't have anything. So if they can't jai 6 size collier, if they can't jai 6 size collier, you know what that means? If they can't do what happened to my auntie, how will you resolve it? If not that the sister had done some things for herself, where will she stay? If her sister too have said, me I'm married though, me too I will stay like that, where will she stay? If she go and stay with her granny, my grandma was with her son. Her own bungalow is right beside where her son built his own house too. That she was the one that, she's the one, because she's Mama Eko, she's the one that knows all these land sellers and told her children to buy you. So she she has, and you know, at her age, she then moved into that place with her. The son just kept her in one of the chalets there, and they got her a nanny, you know. So she was there, because my grandpa died early too. He died in this in I think 1980. He died at the age of 60 something. So my grandma just stayed in Lagos. Now most women don't shine that. I hope so, because this one is primary information. It happened to my own auntie. My you know, when I hear stories about this virginity, in fact, virginity is very good, but please, as you keep your virginity, just make sure that your brain is not a virgin. When you are just make sure that your brain be learning, be listening to stories, because you know, the people you don't expect, don't be too sure. I'm sorry to say this. I don't know why this is coming tonight. This wasn't what I came to talk about. I came to do amebo regarding prophecy of Olubori that I read somewhere, and I said this thing is good. It's something I needed to talk about with you people. It's Olubori I came to cruise with tonight. Olubori I came to cruise with tonight.